bit of a mix, actually. Some people saying no, not at all. Other people saying yes, definitely. All right, so my take is this. And there's going to be people on this call tonight who hate me saying this. And I kind of hate saying it too. But I'm just giving you the economic realities based on evidence of what is versus what I would like it to be, okay? There's a big difference between those two things. I would like the world to be full of fluffy puppies everywhere and chocolate milkshake fountains everywhere, but it just ain't. So instead, you've got to deal with reality, and here's reality. This will definitely pass. There is a lot of hate online for China right now, like a massive amount, but always people will ultimately vote with their wallets. People ultimately will vote with their wallets. And if it is more expensive to have a product produced in Australia, and that expense then has to get passed on to a customer in Australia, versus them outsourcing that to the global factory of China and getting their products cheaper, Australian public has demonstrated time and time again that cheapness wins every single time. Every single time. And it's like when people say to me that they want to start selling eco-friendly products, eco-friendly cleaning products and things like that, you can, and people do, make money selling eco-friendly cleaning products. However, it is a tiny, tiny, tiny niche market, like teeny tiny. And you have to be very, very careful with your pricing, because if you make the disparity too great between a regular cleaning product, one that is ostensibly unsafe for the environment, versus a eco-friendly one which is safe for the environment, if the price difference is too great, then regardless of that person's own morality and philosophy around saving the planet, they will buy the cleaning product that's cheaper. Politicians have known this for a long time, which is why your friendly neighborhood politicians will always do things to save the economy rather than save the planet. Now, if those two things align, fantastic, then they will save the planet under the guise of saving the planet, but they know ultimately Australians vote economically. They don't vote environmentally, not the vast majority, which is what you need to win an election. So, will China stop selling things? Will this be bad for China? Maybe in the very, very short term, but mid-long term, it won't have any effect. We will very, very quickly get back to normal. People will very, very quickly forget that they want to buy made in China. This whole philosophy of buy made in Australia will continue, but people will continue to vote with their wallets, and they will continue to buy made in China. That sucks. I know it sucks, but that's what we see. That's what we see. If you look at the data, look at the facts, look at the evidence, not the fluffy puppies, chocolate fountain version of life, but actually what happens version of life. That's what happens. That's what happens. As sucky as that is, that's the way it is. It would be awesome, don't you reckon, for folks to start, to bring manufacturing back to Australia? That would be freaking fantastic. But you'd have increased prices, because wages are much higher in Australia than they are in China. So it just ain't going to happen. And the other thing as well you got to think is that big companies, publicly listed companies, well, their sole purpose is to create what's called shareholder value. And what that means is they must maximize profits. And the only way they can maximize profits is by getting things done as cheaply and effectively, cost effectively as possible. Companies will continue to use China to get their products made. So we will therefore continue to buy made in China products. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales have used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.